Hi, and welcome to this week's Fresh Life. I'm 13 on your side health reporter Val Lego, bringing you a fresh take on healthy living. Coming up, if you're a watermelon fan, then you're on your way to fighting cancer. Find out the other benefits of eating watermelon. And it might be okay in a pinch, but dermatologists say shampoo is not a good substitute for body wash. Well, as we all know, summertime is here, and that means time in the sun. If you haven't been using your sunscreen, then you may find yourself reaching for some aloe to relieve that sunburn pain. But how do you know if the aloe you just bought is real or fake? Yes, there is such a thing as fake aloe, and Heather Florio, CEO of the aloe vera company Desert Harvest, is here to help us know the difference. And Heather, fake aloe, I never would have thought I wasn't buying anything that was real.
Yeah, most people don't. We go into the products, we have these brands, we know what we grab when we grab our sunscreen, and most of us don't even think about it when we pick it up off the shelf.
And you say there's a couple of red flags right away to know if it's not real.
Yes, definitely. So kind of the big thing is looking at the label. There is a sugar substitute called maltodextrin, which can mimic aloe vera in aloe tests. And so they did a study, Bloomberg did in 2016, and they found that most of the aloes that they pulled off of big box store shelves had absolutely no aloe vera in it. And this maltodextrin can actually mimic aloe vera in tests. And so as a result, it's kind of one of those things where consumers are left to go look at the shelf and wonder what should they get. These products were actually labeled correctly per FDA regulations. So it's really hard for the consumer to know. Some of my biggest red flags to look for are your aloe should not be green under any circumstances. Aloe vera is naturally clear. So if you're finding a green product, that means that they've got chemical additives and other things in it to create that kind of color that gives us that feel of aloe vera or color wise. And that's really a big red flag.
And we're looking right now at some video of your aloe vera farm. And this is interesting in itself, as I've never seen one, so it's kind of fantastic. How do you know the difference? Is it going to feel different when you're using real aloe?
The biggest difference is it's not going to be as effective. It's not going to have that anti-inflammatory analgesic action that we usually feel, that soothing effect when we put it on a sunburn. And in fact, sugar is actually going to make you, if you put it back on and you go back out in the sun without putting sunscreen on, it can actually make things worse for your skin. And so unfortunately, as a consumer, we are really left to picking a brand that we trust. Because these were labeled correctly, you can definitely look on the back of the label. If you see something like Interleaf Gel, that means that they use this cheap scrape method to scrape above the anthraquinones, which are latex chemicals naturally in aloe, that thin yellow layer below when you open up an aloe leaf that kind of makes it hard and cakey on the skin. And so really what we do is we process the whole leaf because some of the best nutrients that are going to help are actually down near the rind. So that's kind of a cheap scrape method. And unfortunately, as a consumer, you're not going to know because these tests that they ran were very expensive. So you don't know whether you're getting maltodextrin or whether you're getting aloe because, like I said, these were labeled correctly. So all you can do as a consumer is to go find a brand that you trust, that you know. Look at kind of that label. You shouldn't have additional chemical ingredients. You might have a few small preservatives because the aloe has to be preserved. In our case, we use a natural preservative blend, so ours is all natural. But other than that, as a consumer, all you can look for is Interleaf Gel, green aloe, and trust your brand.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Heather, for giving us this important consumer news, as a lot of people are probably reaching for that aloe. And I will definitely be reading those labels the next time I go to pick some up. And speaking of summertime, if watermelon is one of your favorite things, I've got good news for you. It can help you fight cancer, among other good things, according to nutritionists. Watermelon is high in antioxidants that help neutralize free radicals in the body. Free radicals have the ability to form those cancer cells, so that's why it's good. And it helps you feel full, so it helps with weight loss. So dig in and enjoy. And have you ever run out of body wash and used your shampoo to get clean in the shower? Dermatologists say you might not want to make it a habit, and here's why. It's good in a pinch, but shampoo does not include the same ingredients as body wash, which doesn't have the moisturizers that you need to keep your skin soft. Shampoo also doesn't have the bacteria-fighting ingredients to make your skin squeaky clean. So it's better than nothing if you find yourself out of body wash, but derms say don't make it a habit. Hey, we're out of time for now. Next week on Fresh Life, find out why eating cake won't ruin your diet with the No Food Rules plan. Thanks for joining me. You can catch a new episode of Fresh Life every Sunday at noon right here on the 13 on Your Side YouTube channel. Until then, keep it healthy, keep it fresh.